Hey, what's up, family? What's up, friends? This is not financial advice, but if you want to make some money, stay tuned. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, because when I get done with this disclaimer, I'm going to put you up on 3 plays that you want to put on your radar. At the least, you want to put it on your radar. Investing carries risk, so before you invest or before you put any money in the stock market or make any money making decisions, check with your financial advisor. Whoever you deal with in your area or whoever you have on your team, check with them before you make any money making decisions. So, with that being said, the first stock I want to talk about is Meta. Ticker symbol Meta, META. Meta has dropped below $600 from its highs up to almost $800, $790, $800. And if you don't think Meta's going to be back, then you're making a mistake. Warren Buffett once said that when people are fearful, that's when you should be greedy. When people are greedy, that's when you should be fearful. Right now, there's a lot of fear in the market. There's a lot of people selling off. I took a big loss over the past couple of weeks, but I'm not worried about it because my strongest plays are safe because I bought them under conviction. So if I bought them stocks with conviction, just because they go down, the fundamentals haven't changed. The fundamentals of the companies that I'm in are still great. They're going to grow. They're going to be back. And Meta is one that will surpass $5, $6, $7, $800 in the near future. So you want to have that on your radar. The next one I want to put on your radar is AMD. AMD has been beat down. AMD is down in the $200 range again after making it almost all the way up to 270, 267 if to be exact. So these stocks aren't going anywhere. The AI, they say it's a bubble and it's bursting and everybody's scared. But what the markets are scared of is not knowing what the geopolitical stage is doing, not knowing what Trump is doing, not knowing what the Fed is doing, not having the economic reports coming out. It's all this uncertainty that's creating a lot of fear because people don't know what's going on. The economy is a disaster. It's just a lot that's going on. I stay away from politics and all that kind of stuff, but you have to recognize that there's a lot going on to cause all this fear that's going on in the market. So with all this fear being in the market, it's a great time to put these plays on your radar because they're in buy zones. And when these stocks are in buy zones, that means this minimal downside and the upside is great. So AMD is another one, even though it's a chip stock. It's NVIDIA's little brother, NVDA. So if you like NVIDIA, then you're going to love AMD because while they're in the same ballpark, they're playing two different positions. So that's another one that I want you to have on your radar. That's AMD. And finally, to put a crypto play on your radar, I want you to look at MSTR, now known as Strategy. This play has come down from all the way up to the $500 area to now at $170. Bitcoin is way down. Bitcoin is probably close to a bottom. Mark my words, if Bitcoin starts to rise, gets back over $88,000, $90,000, MSTR is going to go back up. Coinbase, Mara, some of the other crypto plays are going to go back up. So you keep these plays on your radar. With the amount of Bitcoin that MSTR is holding in their coffers, you want to be careful with counting them out. They've already been shorted down to the basement pretty much, and I'm here to tell you that they'll be back. So that's Meta, AMD, MSTR. Put these on your radar. They're in buy zones. Don't be scared. The market is your friend. With that being said, I'm going to teach you how to learn to earn, get you in these plays at good points, and it's up to you to execute, run the ball, and then score that touchdown. And I'll be back over the weekend with some more news with what I see going on happening in the market. I think this week we're gonna get a bounce. I'm not saying we're out of the woods but we might bounce in the near term. But in the long term, if these stocks come back down, that's when you want to be picking them up. You want a dollar cost average in. If it comes down a little bit more, then that's okay. You just dollar cost average in. Dollar cost average in good companies is not like averaging down on an option play, something that you never want to do. So keep that in mind. And with that being said, I'm gonna get on out of here, make this short and sweet, but let's get ready to make some money. The market will be back. Peace.